Sheikh Nasir, let me bring you in here. Senior PDP leader who's also joining us now. Sheikh Nasir, how are you viewing these trends right now? Not good news coming in for the PDP. PDP just leading on 5 seats out of 90 as we speak.
See, these are the initial trends. We still believe that PDP will come out with good numbers. So what Salman Sosa was saying, it's quite result for us or disappointing, but still PDP has struggled a lot during the last 5 years. As you know that after abrogation of Article 370, the PDP was the main target and BJP as well as the central government and several agencies, they tried to break down the party, and several new parties were created in Jammu and Kashmir, and most of the leaders they were taken out from the BJP after applying different pressure tactics, and new parties were formed. At a stage, just a couple of years back, we were at a very bad stage, but despite all these odds, our party leadership tried her best. She came out of the house and she went to every nook and corner of the state and tried to mobilize the workers. And it is because of her efforts that today we are also expecting some good results. So these are the initial trends. We expect that PDP will come up with good numbers.
Okay. Also, yes. Okay, Salman Soz, yes. Please go ahead.
Just wanted to make one quick point. Although this time the Congress Party and the National Conference did not fight this election in alliance with the PDP, but as far as I know, the PDP is very much part of the India alliance at the national level. So it is not as if we are enemies in any way. Maybe rivals in this election, but overall, just like the Aam Aadmi Party contested against the Congress in the Punjab election, but Aam Aadmi Party remains a part of the India alliance. Similarly, PDP is also part of the India alliance, so there is no enmity as far as, there's a lot of, we're like-minded in many ways, so it's not that there is any anger or enmity between our parties.
Okay. Also, are you prepared, Sheikh Nasir, to support the NC Congress if they reach out to you, if things go down to the wire for them?
See, from the day one of the elections, our party leadership has made it clear that despite the fact we are not in the alliance in the elections, but if the need arises, to keep BJP out of the power corridors, PDP has always offered any kind of support to the alliance. Now the final decision is to be taken by the party leadership, but still at this stage, I am clear that our party has made it clear from the day one that in case the alliance requires any sort of support from PDP to keep BJP out of power corridors, PDP will have definitely extend their support.
Yes, Harinder.
Interesting here, one thing which is getting exposed very blatantly is the opportunism of the Congress on 2 counts. Now, one, yesterday when they were feeling very shaky, they weren't sure what would happen. So the NC Congress, and on behalf of the NC Congress, Mr. Abdullah, he comes out and says, irrespective of whether we need the PDP or we do not need the PDP, we will have PDP as part of the government. But today, now when you ask Salman Soz, who is an extremely senior leader of the party, that are you going to take PDP along? His first response is, I don't think we are going to need PDP. Though, of course, he comes back and says, yeah, they remain a part of the India alliance. But where your question was very specific, that are you going to take them along? He said, I don't think we need them. That is one. A still more serious issue of opportunism where Congress is concerned. Probably one single point which was the most important for J&K in this election was Article 370. And Congress has refused to take a stand on 370. They will go with whatever gets them into power. So that is the situation there. They have not taken a stand. They are not, supporting the abrogation. They are not anti the abrogation. We will go with whatever suits as long as it gets us into power. As long as it gets us into power, we are there. We are into this only for power and not for the country or the state at all. The other thing which he said right at the beginning was the misgovernance of 10 years. The misgovernance of 10 years leads to the fact that this was the most peaceful election ever. So there were no boycotts, there were no stone pelting, there was nothing. Yes, the numbers could be a little here, there. Yes, that's a separate issue altogether. Yes. The most peaceful election ever, and that is the misgovernance he's talking about. The other thing, what I am concerned about, and I would like to ask Mr. Soz this, that considering that Mr. Omar Abdullah had said that Congress is not pulling its weight. The Gandhis are not putting in enough effort in the Jammu region where they were supposed to concentrate. They're not trying hard enough. That was a sure sign of fissures there. Now with NC, assuming things go the way they are going, though I don't think they will, but for a moment, let's take it that way. And if the NC and PDP can
Right.
put together a government, do you think?
Okay, I'll
they would
get
want to
Salman
edge out
Soos to
Congress?
quickly respond to that. BJP Zarinder Tayal, of